Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 33, here on a lovely day of football and weekend of football and month of football and then decade of football. And since the apes run the earth into the ground where human civilization was pounded upon. Okay, that's a bit much. But everybody, welcome watching the show here. Time. Welcome watching on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and watch it on Lamine Yamal's Spaghetti Hair. It looks nice. Oh yeah, it's okay. I don't know what to say. But everybody, welcome watching the show. Let me first introduce you to my guests on the show. First, it is a fan of Atletico Madrid. How are you, Mr. Paulinho?
I'm good. How are you, host?
I'm doing. That's an English word.
And how about you announce what your team is?
My team is neutral because I don't support any rubbish teams like I used to. Like I used to be a Chelsea fan.
Didn't they win though?
They won against a team that is a Wi-Fi password. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, moving on. Introducing another fan who is a fan of Inter Milano. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Juventus.
I was about to leave.
I know. Juventus and Roma, Mr. Reginho. How are you?
I have crippling depression. JK, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Okay.
How about you, host?
It's okay. We all have depression sometimes. It's mental health is serious to talk about. It's
yeah,
fine.
I want to cry. Can I cry? Sorry.
You can cry. It's fine. But if you cry, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, no, never mind. I'm happy.
Whoa!
Oh, I like that. Okay, well, everybody, welcome to the show. Let us first get to our first segment on the show, which is indeed the breaking news of world football. So currently, the breaking news of world football. Let us get into the first news. So the first breaking news is indeed about Wrexham FC getting promoted into the Championship League. Oh my God. And they said this, wouldn't bet against it. Top Premier League promotion for Wrexham not ruled out by Simon Jordan. Ooh, so Simon Jordan has admitted that he didn't expect Wrexham ascent under the Hollywood owners, but now thinks it can continue all the way to the top. The former Crystal Palace owner turned to talk on a podcast, responding after the Welsh side achieved promotion to the Championship in record-breaking fashion. It was the first time a club has secured 3 consecutive promotions in English top 5 tiers, and never has such a feat been so public. Hollywood comedy royalty Ryan Reynolds had led the charge as co-owner alongside him from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Rob McElhenney, and they've earned Jordan's respect, not Michael Jordan. I think they've certainly shown the model that works very well, he told co-host Jim White. What I said at the time was when I was listening to the combined wealth of these two individuals and suggesting that they didn't get promotion that season, that £1 million wasn't going to do it for them. I felt it was a bit silly conversation, but a bit reductive. But more that I've looked at the reality of what they've been able to do and achieve, how they've become to utilize the digital presences that have and commercial interests that have been generated off the back of it. You have to give them a lot of currency. And yeah, so is it enough for them to go up to the Premier League? Possibly. I mean, honestly, my opinion, when I first saw Wrexham, I thought they weren't going to. I thought maybe like League 1, League 2, yes, they'd get there and stay there, but Championship, oof. That's when you start talking about the big boys like Leeds, Bournemouth, Luton, and a couple more in there. Right, let's throw Manchester United in there. But yeah, you never know. Could they get promoted into Premier League? It's gonna take a lot of backing. Imagine that you do it for 4 years in a row and they get into the Prem. That would be oh my god, that would be insane. All right. Anyways, Mr. Reginho, 1 or 2 words about the Wrexham getting promoted in Championship and possibly going to the Prem.
You love to see it, like a small club going up, making the ranks.
Yeah.
Sometime, hopefully, we get to do the same with our team.
Oh yeah. Relegated, if anything.
No, go to like okay.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about Wrexham FC going into Championship.
Clout brings success, and perception creates reality.
Love that.
Ooh.
Good sentence. Good sentence. Okay. Lovely stuff. On to the next breaking news. So the next breaking news is indeed about Antonio Rudiger getting in trouble. And yes, Jude Bellingham extortioned as Antonio Rudiger discovered the length of ban from the Copa del Rey tantrum. So Antonio Rudiger has received a whopping 6-game ban for his behavior in the Copa del Rey final, while Jude Bellingham has got away scotch-free. Meanwhile, the captain for 3-2 defeat to Barcelona, Lucas Vazquez, has been handed a 2-game with the 3-all sent off in the closing stages of the match. Ooh. Rudiger took the headlines as he shockingly threw a bag of ice from the touchline towards referee Ricardo de Burgos before being held back by his teammates as he completely lost his cool. The Spanish Football Federation takes referee reports into consideration when deciding bans, concluded Rudiger's act was a serious offense, as the official was noted in the incident. Given the fact that serious offense also covers all our FFEF events, including La Liga, while Vasquez's ban just applies in the Copa. Then Bellingham, meanwhile, did avoid it, with the Madrid provided a video evidence to contradict the Beros in the match report. And yes, it looks like Bellingham just approached the ref's area in an aggressive manner, as his teammates restrained him as well too. I guess he just called the referee a wanker or something like that. But yeah, Mr. Rudiger did indeed get a little naughty 6-game ban. Is it a bit much for throwing something at the referee? I don't. Yeah, so don't do that. But I don't know if it hit him. Oh my god, that would have been terrible. That would have been not good. Okay, lovely. Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about the 6-game ban for Rudiger.
He did it like towards the end of the game, so honestly, there wasn't any point for that. He should have done it in the beginning if he wanted to do it.
Brother, god damn.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I mean, you're a professional. You gotta act like a professional. You can't let your feelings take over, especially in a huge stage like that. So, fair.
Yeah, he did. Yep, he did apologize as well too, but still, got a little pity. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Rudiger's 6-game ban for throwing the ice.
The referee said, "No mames, mira agua frio."
Oh, look at that! A bilingual king. Everybody loves that. Okay, lovely stuff. That was the breaking news for this one. Let's go on to the next breaking news. So the next breaking news is indeed about Carlo Ancelotti and his next coaching endeavors. Major twist in Carlo Ancelotti's to Brazil saga as huge row breaks out with Real Madrid. And yes, Carlo Ancelotti's move to become the new Brazil manager is on the brink of collapse. The 65-year-old had agreed to become the new Brazil boss this summer, with negotiations to set place over finalizing his Real Madrid exit. However, Madrid are unhappy with the manner and visibility of the negotiations. The Spanish Giants maintain they want Ancelotti in charge for the Club World Cup in June. However, the Brazilian Federation did not want to wait any longer than necessary. They have been without a coach since Gabriel Junior, who was fired after the humiliating defeat to Argentina. It has also been claimed that Madrid did not want to pay the Italian any exit fee for his salary. And also, Al Hilal boss Jorge, I can't speak English, remains an option for the Brazil job as well too, should the situation not be resolved. So yeah, I guess more to come on that. Will he become the boss or will he not become the boss? You never know. He is the boss man. Big boss man thing. Still. Okay. Mr. Paulinho, you got 1 or 2 words about Ancelotti possibly becoming the Brazil boss. Jogo bonito. But yep. That whatever that word that is in the, I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it's whatever. Okay, you know what? Reguinho or Paulinho, yeah. What do you guys say?
You mean jogo bonito?
Yes, that one.
I think it could be good because I feel like Ancelotti brings a lot of really good man management, and his tactics I feel like are somewhat straightforward. Like in Real Madrid, a dumbed down version of what his tactics were, especially in the beginning, when he really started to bring success to Vinny, where basically just get the ball to Vinny in space and let him and Benzema kind of combine. So I think it's a good setup for our national side, since it's not as complicated as maybe a lot of the possession managers might have it, and it's quite conservative.
Okay, nice. Mr. Reguinho, what are your words about this Ancelotti possibly to Brazil?
He's probably going to bench Rafinha for beating Real Madrid. He's probably going to bench Endrick for being benched in Real Madrid.
I believe it.
And he's 65, right?
Yeah, he's older
might as
than
well
you.
just retire.
I know.
Might as well just retire. I mean, I'm pretty sure he has more than enough money to like set him. But just retire. Kick a lawn chair and sit with Jurgen Klopp and talk about tactics. Drinking cold tea, wine, drinking wine. I don't know what Jurgen Klopp drinks. Probably a beer. He looks like a beer guy.
He's German, probably beer.
Yeah, definitely.
And
but yeah, I think he should retire.
That's fantastic. Okay, lovely stuff. On to the next breaking news. So the next breaking news is indeed about this kid. He's not that good, but it is indeed about Yamal. Lovely. And yeah, breaking news. I'm a Barcelona legend, and Lamine Yamal is already better than Lionel Messi at 17. This is how he can eclipse him. That's a big word right there. So Lamine Yamal is already better than Lionel Messi was at his age. That's the view of Barcelona legend Ronald de Boer, I don't know who that is, who believes that the teenager could eclipse Messi's heroics. Yamal is already at the top young star in world football after an electric start to life at the Nou Camp. A product of La Masia Academy, the 17-year-old has already made 100 appearances for Barcelona, scoring 22 goals and providing 33 assists. Having already helped his club to the La Liga title in his last term and the Copa del Rey, Yamal will be hoping to inspire Barcelona to treble the term following the thrilling 3-3 draw with Inter Milano in the Champions League on Wednesday night. And yeah, playing against one of the toughest sides in European football, Yamal broke 2 records and got himself the score sheet against the Italian giants, and again, to prove he's capable of shining on the biggest stages. According to De Boer, there's no limits to his talents, says as he turned to Barcelona's back into the must-watch team. And speaking, he said this, lots has been said before, but the main topic is that he's such a young boy performing at the age he's already got 100 games under his belt. Even at the Euros, he was one of the best, maybe a star of the Spanish team alongside Nico Williams, and to be so vital for the Spanish team and also Barcelona like he was against Inter. Everything came from the right side. He was also against Federico Di Marco, who is a great experienced player, and he must have thought, what the hell is happening here? And yes, he said he loved to watch football again, and the time when he played with Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi, and all those good guys were playing when you were almost afraid of missing Barcelona when they were playing, and he goes on to just milk the whole Barcelona team, and yeah, basically says that Yamal is simply going to be one of the greats. And at the time, you know, when at 17, you know, Messi made 9 appearances and didn't score, or he scored 1 goal, 0 assists. Cristiano Ronaldo, 19 appearances, 5 goals, 4 assists, and Lamine Yamal, I guess right now 100 appearances, 22 goals, 33. I don't know what that's at just at 17 in professional football. So yeah, we'll see if he keeps it up or gets injured by the age of, he's only 17 right now. If he gets injured by the age of 20, I don't know how his body can handle that. That's going to be impressive. Okay, lovely stuff. Mr. This is a great question. Mr. Reguinho, will Yamal be better than Messi?
Who does he think he is? Right?
He thinks he's him?
Yeah, he thinks he's him. Yeah, what a guy. No, I think he can be better than Messi at that age. He is already. To me, I think he is. The only issue I see is that he's still really young and he can get injured really badly, and then that could take a turn. Like, football is full of anything, or anything can happen. I just hope he doesn't get burnt out or get super injured like the previous GOAT Ansu Fati.
Mm.
But I have high hopes for him. I love it. I love it because he banters and then he can back it up.
Oh,
He's just that good. He is him.
yes, him.
So yeah, I think he could probably surpass Messi.
Oh my God. Okay, love that. Mr. Paulinho, one or two words about Mr. Lamine Yamal. You think he's gonna pass the GOAT, one of the greatest of all times?
No, LOL.
Love that.
I think he has like the same kind of arrogance Ronaldo had. So I think Barcelona fans are gonna have to change their opinions on that kind of mentality
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
because it is an effective mentality.
Yes. He has like the call. I don't know how to say this. He has like the playing of Messi. Maybe more Neymar. I'd say, but he has like the swagger of Ronaldo. So I'd agree with that. Okay, lovely stuff. On to the next breaking news. So the next breaking news is indeed about Chelsea FC and their new sponsorship. So who is Chelsea's new sponsor and why have they only just confirmed it? Blue sporting fresh kit in Conference League. So Chelsea will be wearing a brand new kit and the Europa League conference debut with a new sponsor. The Blues have played the entire season so far, sporting a shirt that doesn't include the sponsor on the front. But only a handful of games left to play, and they are now making a late change to introduce the rest of the campaign. The new sponsor will be making its debut in Europa Conference League, which was on Thursday night this evening for Chelsea's face against Djurgården. Who is Chelsea's new sponsor? Chelsea is now sponsored by Damak Properties. Damak are a Dubai-based luxury property development. The new logo will be on the blue shirts for the remaining of the season. And yeah, the club have been without a sponsor all campaign, and they have failed to agree with a company. But Damak are going to be on the front of the kit for the next month as a part of the unique partnership. And yeah, club statement said this. Damak Properties have been at the forefront of Middle East luxury real estate markets, and there's a bunch of rubbish about what they do. It's basically realty, and yeah, I mean, cool. It's good for them. I don't know why they waited this long. It looks decent on the shirt. I can't lie. It's like it looks better than the 3, I guess. But yeah, I mean, cool. I'm sure it's a lot of money. I didn't say anything about how much money it is, but I'm gonna guess a couple millions, maybe more than that. But yeah, cool. Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about this looking sponsorship on the kit. Namak. Very
I think
cool.
the biggest question is, are you going to get it?
I already have this kit, and I think it looks better without the
Without
Damak.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was gonna say with the sponsor. You're gonna get it with the sponsor.
I mean, next season if they have a kit with
Oh,
this, sure, I'll get it. Why not?
oh.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty good. I think it's gonna be more revenue coming in,
yeah.
and obviously well, at least Chelsea needs 500 players on their
Mm,
roster.
yep. Agreed.
But the only player they don't have is Mikhailo Modric right now, so that's an L for them.
Big L.
Overall,
Maybe.
I think it's pretty good.
Okay, nice. Mr. Paulinho, what about you? 1 or 2 words about this new sponsorship that Chelsea has? Finally.
No thoughts, but it's probably got some Mikhailo drip.
Okay, love that.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next breaking news. So, the next breaking news is indeed about the Premier League and Europa League competition. So, what happens? The Premier League's 5th Champions League place if Manchester United or Tottenham win the Europa League. Ooh. Manchester United and Tottenham have seemingly sacrificed their Premier League standings to pursuit of Europa League glory. The two clubs are 3 wins away from the backdoor entrance to the Champions League next season via UEFA's secondary competition. Man United and Tottenham are both separate Europa semi-finals with potential to meet in the contest for the trophy. In addition, winning silverware, the two teams are desperate for the Champions League riches that could come with qualifications, with United standing to net a tidy £85.8 million windfall. Doing so via the Premier League position is impossible, with United down to 14th place 2 spots above struggling Spurs. All focus has been on Europa recently, with the Red Devils enduring 3 defenders and a draw for the past 4 domestic games. Oh. Premier League Tottenham has only one Premier League win since the end of February and has been at home relegated to Southampton. That's the only game they've won. So interesting. Yeah, so how many Premier League teams can be in the Champions League competition? Arsenal's win over Real Madrid meant that the top 5 Premier League teams will qualify for the next season's Champions League. And that will be extended as many as 6 clubs should either Manchester United or Tottenham win in this year's Europa League competition. Oh my god. Imagine that. 6 Premier League teams. That's going to be great. That would be great. That would actually be great. But interesting. Very interesting. I do not want to see United or Tottenham in the Champions League, but hey, it's, you know what? I'm going to see them. I would love nothing more to see Harry Maguire scoring a hat-trick against Real Madrid in the final. You know what? I don't think anybody else would want anything different. Lovely stuff. All right, Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about 6 possible places for Premier League teams in the Champions League.
I was actually looking at the table, and that would be up to, like, right now, Nottingham Forest. Pretty wild.
No, but the thing is that the team that would win, they would be in it. So it's not like, yeah.
Oh, then even better.
It would be just the 5 places and then plus Tottenham or Manchester United.
It'd be better. I want to see Man United win over Tottenham, just so Postecoglou does not say I usually win things my second season. Yeah, that would be a big yikes.
But would you want to see? You'd want to see Sonny win a trophy finally.
I would love to see Sonny win a trophy, but I think I want to see Harry Maguire body Rudiger and score a 93-minute added time header to secure the win.
That's fantastic. He is a winger nowadays. Love that. Okay. Lovely stuff. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about 6 Premier League teams being in Champions League next year, possibly.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I like that. Short and sweet. Lovely. All right, on to the next and last breaking news of the show. So the next breaking news is indeed about Harry Maguire. And yes, Harry Maguire jokingly dismisses new Manchester United nickname after being linked to Cristiano Ronaldo. So if you didn't watch the Europa League clash between Athletic Bilbao and Manchester United, it was interesting. Very interesting. Harry Maguire downplayed as a humorous nickname from Manchester United's fans following the heroic performance against Athletic Bilbao. Maguire starred in the 3-0 Europa League semi-final first leg victory, with the defender taking a new position. The centre-back pulled off an excellent dribble on the right wing before Manuel Ugarte headed his cross to Casemiro in the opener. Speaking on commentary, Scott Minto linked the Maguire to United and football legend Cristiano Ronaldo. The ex-Chelsea left-back said, "He's picked up the ball on the right, gone past his player once, gone inside and taken him on again. My first thought was David Beckham, but it's almost like Cristiano Ronaldo." And then speaking on the goal himself, Maguire told as well after, "I found myself attacking the back post. I think Garnacho passed me the ball and it was nice to do a bit of dribbling and put a great cross. We had a lot of bodies in the box and they must have trusted me to put in the cross. It was a nice feeling and it was a great header in the end. It's more important to win and clinical first half, professional second half. And it's a great victory, and in the end, it's another big game for next week." And yeah, I mean, a couple of fans on Twitter were calling Maguire Harry Dino for his set pieces. I mean, for set piece and dribbling. So that's absolutely that's fantastic. I love that. Okay, interesting. Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Harry Dino.
I think he's goated. I actually think he's goated. I mean, I'm gonna call him that forever now. Harry Dino.
Harry Dino. He deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
I just realized that he plays defense not because I mean, he can. He plays defense because he can, but he's just giving the opposite team, a chance to win.
There we
Because
go.
if he were to play winger or striker, it'd be over for them. And he's shown it. He scored like clinical goals at the last couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's goated.
It is true. It's true. Okay. Lovely stuff. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about Harry Dino.
That is quite a career goal to be named after Rodashaw.
It's true. It's true.
I'm glad to see that Mr. Harry Potter has a grin on his face.
You're a wizard. You're a wizard. Lovely. Okay, everybody. Well, that was indeed the breaking news. And now, let's get on to the next segment of the show, which is indeed the top 5 leagues in Europe. And also, this first one is indeed the Premier League. Let's get into it. First place in the Premier League right now is indeed Liverpool, who are indeed the champions of the Premier League. Congratulations to them. Second place is Arsenal. Third place is Newcastle. Fourth place is Manchester City. And fifth place is Chelsea FC. And sixth place is Nottingham Forest. Down the table, 18th place is Ipswich Town. 19th place is Leicester City. And 20th place is Southampton, who is going down with Leicester City. Bye-bye. Sorry. The top goal scorers for the Premier League at the moment is indeed first, Mohamed Salah, with 28 goals for Liverpool. Second is Alexander Isak, with 22 goals for Newcastle. And third is Erling Haaland, with 21 goals for Manchester City. Good for them. Awesome. Let's get into it. Match day 34. Boom, boom, bow. First match was Manchester City and Aston Villa. 2-1 for Man City. Great win for them. Going into fourth place. Next match, Arsenal and Crystal Palace. Arsenal dropping points yet again. 2-2. A great game it was here as well, too. Only one thing to say, John Mateta is a beast. And also Eze. Making it look easy. Haha. Okay, sorry. Next match, Chelsea and Everton. 1-0 for Chelsea FC, winning at home. Finally. And yeah, Everton. It was a decent result. Both teams could have had it, but in the end, Chelsea winning. Currently in fifth place. Next match, Wolves and Leicester City. 3-0 for Wolves. Good for them. Currently in 13th place. Not too shabby. Next match, Newcastle United and Ipswich Town. 3-0 for Newcastle, winning at home against the relegated Ipswich Town. I believe they're relegated, but yes, red card for them as well too, being non-snotty. And Newcastle, decent, third place. Next match, Brighton and West Ham. Oh, what a great match it was here. If you want to watch some good highlights, 3-2 for Brighton, and great stuff from João Pedro and the rest of Brighton's squad. And yeah, win for them, currently in 9th. Next match, Southampton and Fulham, 1-2. This was in Southampton, but Fulham did take the win away, and currently in a nice measly 8th place. Next match, Bournemouth and Manchester United. United dropping points once yet again. It was 1-1. This was in Bournemouth as well too. Red card for Bournemouth because they were naughty. And yeah, a tie. Manchester United in 14th place. Bournemouth in a nice little 10th place. Next match, Liverpool and Tottenham. This was a title deciding match for Liverpool to win if they won it or they tied it, and it was a big win for Liverpool, 5-1. With all scores on the goal sheet. It was Salah and Luis Diaz and the rest of the crew. And yeah, great win for them. Tottenham, poor performance as sadly usual. They're currently a 16th place. Oh my god. And Liverpool is the winner, first place. Next match, Nottingham Forest and Brentford, 0-2 for Brentford, winning away, which means Nottingham Forest drop a couple points and gives Chelsea a run in this Champions League a little more comfortable. Both tied at 60 points. All right. Lovely stuff. Did any of you watch any of the matches? I gotta watch Arsenal Crystal Palace, I already said. Decent match. Chelsea Everton, watched it. Decent match. Liverpool, good for them. Manchester United Bournemouth, did watch it as well too. Shaky stuff. But
No, I did not, sir.
okay, no worries. Paulinho?
Crikey. I did not.
Okay, no worries, guys. All right, well, everybody, that was indeed the Premier League. Let's move
But
on.
Chelsea will make the Champions League, as I said, preseason.
I don't know yet.
Wait, Arsenal could still win it.
Liverpool
It's
won
over.
it. Yeah. It's,
No, I know. No, I know.
Okay.
Points deduction, though.
Yeah, that's Everton. That we'll see. All right.
Well, it's-
Well,
Don't
no,
it?
for having Darwoozy, they're gonna deduct 10 points for having Darwoozy on their team.
Would like that. Okay. Lovely stuff. On to the next league, which is the La Liga. the Spanish League, where they play in Spain and speak Spanish, or Catalonian if you're over there. Don't offend them. First place in La Liga is indeed Barcelona. Second is Real Madrid. Third is Atletico Madrid. Fourth is Athletic Bilbao. Fifth is Villarreal. Sixth is Real Betis. Seventh, Celta Vigo. And eighth, Osasuna. Wow, that is a lot of European football places. Jesus Christ. Okay, 18th place down the table is indeed Las Palmas. 19th is Leganés. 20th is Valladolid. Down. The top goal scorers for La Liga is indeed first, Robert Lewandowski with 25 goals for Barcelona. Second is Kylian Mbappe. I'm sorry, everybody. You know what's coming.
So if I have a lot to prove, imagine the others.
I'm sorry. I got a little weird there. Kylian Mbappe with 22 goals for Real Madrid. Third is Ante Budimir with 18 goals for Osasuna. Good stuff for them. Proud of them. I love them. Ooh, okay. Match day 33. Let's get into it. First match was Valencia and Espanyol. 1-1. A tie right there. Not much happening, but we move on. Next match, Barcelona and Mallorca. Great goal for Dani Olmo. Or it was, I believe it was Pedri or Gavi. One of those guys. 1-0 for Barcelona. Yeah. Good for them. Currently in first place. Oof. Next match, Celta Vigo and Villarreal. 3-0 for Celta Vigo and a red card for Villarreal being naughty. They deserve a... Oh, I don't want to say it. I'm going to get in trouble. But yes, 7th place for Celta Vigo. Not bad. Next match, Athletic Bilbao and Las Palmas. 1-0 for Athletic Bilbao. Comfortable win. And currently in 4th place, Champions League. Next match, Getafe and Real Madrid. 0-1 for Real Madrid winning away. And yeah, I'd say comfortable win for them as well too. And currently in 2nd place, keeping up with the Joneses. That's a show or a movie? Don't know. Next match, Leganés and Girona. 1-1, a red card for Leganés as well too, being naughty. We move on. Next match, Atletico Madrid and Real Vallecano. One of the most comfortable wins I've seen in a long time for Atletico Madrid. 3-0 for them. And I guess we'll hear about it in a second. Yep, currently in 3rd place. Next match, Real Betis and Valladolid. Oh my gosh, speaking of comfortable, 5-1 for Real Betis. It's just the Anthony Isco aura. It's completely great. And yeah, 5-1 for them, winning, and they're currently in 6th place. And then next match was Villarreal and Espanyol. 1-0 for Villarreal. And yeah, go for them, currently in 5th place. That is great for them. All right, lovely stuff. Anyone want to talk about any Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Mr. Paulinho?
Yeah, sure. And we actually played good, which was good, but at this point it's a little bit pointless, at least for the competitions we're still in. So hopefully it's just to build momentum for the Club World Cup, because that's really all that matters at this point. And with La Liga getting 5 Champions League spots, I don't even think it's possible for us to drop out anymore. I
Really?
think, yeah, we can't drop out anymore. Yeah, La Liga and Premier League both got 5. And then if La Liga or Premier League team wins the Europa League, so Athletic Bilbao, Tottenham, or Man United win the Europa League, then one of them is going to get 6.
Oh,
Which is not looking likely for Bilbao, but we'll cover that later.
a little bit. Is it Regino? Anything you want to say about any of your teams here?
Yeah, I got to see the Madrid game. It's hard for them to. I feel like it's been hard for them for the past couple of matches to win games. There's like some tension between. I'm not sure if there's tension between Vinny and Mbappe. Let me see who was in the lineup that game. Oh, Vinny and Hendrik.
Yeah.
Which is, it's good to see Hendrik play. Yeah.
When you a quick tactical analysis for the game. When you look at Hendrik, how do you think he smells?
When I look at Hendrik, how do I think he smells?
Yes. Go ahead. Come on.
Do you know that or like an Old Spice cologne? I feel like that's how he smells. Yeah.
Okay. Lovely stuff. I was gonna say he looks like he smells like lavender.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I could see that.
Okay. I don't know why that came to my head. I guess we'll move on from that. Nobody, please Don't clip that. All right, on to the next league, which is indeed the Bundesliga. Jawohl, sehr gut. Polino, tell me the word that you know in German that you think is German.
Auf Wiedersehen.
That's fantastic. All right, yeah, Bundesliga, the German league, where they speak German and other languages too, because they are lovely. First place in the Bundesliga is indeed Bayern München, who did win the Bundesliga. Actually, I think they're winning it the next game. So, I think. I don't know.
They could mess up.
I just know that Harry Kane cannot celebrate the win of the trophy next game because he's sidelined. So, yeah, because he picked up a suspension, so he's not allowed to. If they win
Yikes.
next game, that means they win the Bundesliga. That means they win the Bundesliga. Yes, that means they win the Bundesliga. And yes, Harry Kane cannot be on the field for that to raise his trophy.
Wait, how many more points does he need to win? One more point, right?
Yep.
Damn,
Yep.
so they should lose and then win the game after that? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think they should win the next match because
Just so Harry Kane doesn't celebrate?
Exactly. There we go.
You're a cruel man.
Yep, that's fine. All right, first place is indeed Bayern München. Second place is Bayern Leverkusen. Third is Eintracht Frankfurt. Fourth is SC Freiburg. Fifth is RB Leipzig. Sixth is Dortmund, going down. 16th is Heidenheim. 17th, Holstein Kiel. And 18th place is Bochum. Lovely stuff for them. The top goal scorers for Bundesliga at the moment is first, Harry Kane. 24 goals for Bayern München. Second, Patrick Schick with 19 goals for Leverkusen. And third is Serhur Guirassy with 17 goals for Dortmund. Very brave. Yeah, him. That was English. That was German, actually. Match day 31, let's get into it. 0-1 for Heidenheim, indeed, versus Stuttgart. Heidenheim winning away for them. And yeah, currently, battling relegation. Next match, Leverkusen and Augsburg. 2-0 for Bayern Leverkusen. Great win for them. Currently 67 points in second place. Could they? You never know. I don't know. Okay, next match, Holstein Kiel and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Great match over here for us. Good highlights. 4-3 for Holstein Kiel winning. They're currently at the relegation point, but I don't know. All right, next match, Hoffenheim and Dortmund. Another great game here. 2-3 for Dortmund winning away. And yes, crucial win for them. They are currently in European competition, in the Conference League, actually. So, see if they can keep that up. Next match, Bayern München and Mainz. You would think this would be a great game with Mainz's current form. I mean, the current form hasn't been too great as of lately, but yeah. Bayern swiping the floor, 3-0, easy win for them. Next match, Wolfsburg and SC Freiburg, 0-1 for Freiburg winning away to Wolfsburg, and Wolfsburg getting a red card as well too. And Freiburg currently in fourth place. Great for them. Next match, oh my god, it was a great day. What a lovely day. 4-0. It was for Eintracht Frankfurt versus RB Leipzig, with this being a crucial Champions League spot that could possibly be decided. And yes, Eintracht Frankfurt just considered that a big thing as well too for them. Possibly might get into Champions League. I could definitely see it happening now, honestly. But yeah, red card for RB Leipzig as well too, being not yet. Great shot from Eintracht Frankfurt with Ansgar Knauf and Ekitike doing great stuff. Next match, Bochum and Union Berlin. 1-1, a tie right there. We move on. And then the final match was Werder Bremen and SC Pauli. Red card for them, but it was 0-0. Not much happening there. All right. Anybody have anything you want to say about the Bundesliga?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, mate.
I want to say that I visited Freiburg, and now they're in the Champions League. And I visited Frankfurt, and I think have they won their last two? Let me see. Well, they've gotten 4 points from the last 2 games. So whenever they want to call me and thank me, I will say you're welcome in advance.
Well, actually, you know what's funny? I'm actually getting something. Oh, who's that? I see. It's Freiburg calling, no?
Are they saying Danke Schuss, Paul?
No, they're calling me. Here, let's hear what they're saying to you. Here, they have something they want to say to you. Here, okay. Oh,
Do we have a guest on this show?
Just them. This is Freiburg.
A German guest?
Yes.
Yeah, the last one was just the Freiburg ladies, actually, just for you, Paulinho.
Hey, yo.
Well, I dipped my toes in the little Freiburg stream, so I'm supposed to get married to one of them, apparently.
Ooh, okay. Honestly, I like that. Interesting segment we just had right there. I'm not gonna edit it out, of course. Reginho, anything you want to say about Bundesliga?
I hope Harry Kane at least wins a title. That's all. At least he gets to celebrate.
Yes, I hope so as well too. I love that so much. Okay, lovely stuff. On to the next league, which is indeed the Serie A, the Italian league in Italy, where they speak Italian. Buongiorno. All right, Serie A, let's get into it. First place in Serie A is indeed Napoli. Second is Inter Milano. Third is Atalanta. Fourth is Juventus. Fifth is Bologna. And sixth is Ezio Roma. Going down the table, 18th place is Venezia. 19th place is Empoli. And 20th is Monza. The top goal scorers for Serie A at the moment is Matteo Retegui with 24 goals for Atalanta. Second is Moise Kean with 17 goals for Fiorentina. And third is Marcus Thuram with 14 goals for Inter Milano. Lovely stuff for them, great players. Match day 34, let's get into it. First match was Venezia and Inter Milano. Easy, comfortable win for Inter Milano, winning away in Venezia. And yeah, 2-0 for them. And currently, they're in 9th place. It's been a shocking season for them. Let's just be honest, but they're picking up the pace a little bit. Next match was Como and Genoa. Como just doing great stuff. I mean, shout out to them for being promoted and as well doing this well in the Serie A. 1-0 for them versus Genoa. And yeah, good win for them. Next match is Fiorentina and Empoli. 2-1 for Fiorentina. Close game. The red card for Empoli being Notti. And yeah, Fiorentina currently in 8th place. Next match was Inter Milano and Roma. I loved hearing the score when I was next to my buddy Reginho. 0-1 for Roma, winning away
Yeah.
Milano. And yeah, who scored for Roma, if you know?
Matthias Schule, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Wow. But yeah, that bumped Inter Milano to 2nd place. So great stuff. Very great stuff.
Yeah, 22nd minute. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Next match, Juventus and Monza. More happy news for Reginho. 2-0 for Juventus, winning in Turin. And a red card for them being Notti. And yeah, good stuff for them. We'll talk about it in a second. Currently, Juventus in 4th place. Next match was Atalanta and Lecce. 1-1. A tie right there. Not the best result for Atalanta, but we move on. Next match, Napoli and Torino. 2-0 for Napoli and Naples. Doing great stuff for them. And yeah, currently in 1st place, overtaking Inter. Great for them. Next match, Udinese and Bologna. 0-0. Not the best result for Bologna, but we move on. Next match, Verona and Cagliari. 0-2 for Cagliari. And yeah, a win for them pushes them up a little bit farther from relegation. So good for them. And Verona got a red card. And yeah, 15th place for them. Next match, it was Lazio and Parma. 2-2. And yeah, a tie right there. Decent result. Lazio, not the best result for them, though. All right, Mr. Reginho, Juventus Monza, did you happen to watch this? What you think?
Yes, I did. I'm starting to like the coach a lot more. I feel like he understands the play, or he understands the team Juventus is. He's more of an attacking coach. So he has Nico Gonzalez or Kolomuani or Vlahovic up top, or like a 2 striker instead of having the 1. He also has Yildiz playing a little more as a winger, left or right side. Same thing with Conceição. This game, pretty honestly, I'm pretty shocked that we didn't win it by a bigger margin. They were playing a little more reserved, which I'm wondering why if it's against Monza, which is like last place. Like why would you play reserved against last place? But yeah. Nico Gonzalez's goal was pretty nice. Bottom left, I'm pretty sure. And then Thuram carried the ball up. He took two players out, carried the ball to Colomwani, and Colomwani just laid it out bottom right. It was nothing the keeper could do. It was a pretty solid goal. Kenan Yildiz doing getting the red card. That was uncalled for.
Yeah.
I I think the Monza player was shoving him or pushing him or pulling his jersey, and then he just lost his head and like elbowed him in the face. And it's just like really like that was silly.
He's
Especially
just trying to
since
get out of Juventus. He's trying to go to Chelsea.
I hope not. He's such a good player. It was just a silly thing, just especially because he is the number 10 and he should, well, historically be playing better. Every number 10, hint, Dybala was always good, and
Yeah.
Del Piero. Yeah, I a little disappointed, but I'm happy with the results. There's like 4 matches left, and I think we've played the harder teams already, so everything from here on out should be a win.
Should.
If it's not, I will be an Inter fan by the end of the season.
All right. Lautaro Martinez is the biggest fan on here.
I'm
Lovely
gonna
stuff.
fight him.
No, that's good. Mr. Paulinho, anything you want to say about Serie A? It's lovely Italian league where they have pizza pasta.
I mean, Rigo's teams both won, so that is exciting. But Inter is on the verge of one of the biggest chokes of all time, you could say.
It's
They just lost to
Yeah,
AC Milan in the Coppa Italia. I want to say there was what was that tournament in like January?
The Papa
Super
John's
Coppa
pizza.
or something?
Yeah.
The what?
Papa
Something like
John's-
that.
Yeah.
But I mean, they should have won that as well, and they absolutely choked that as well. Champions League, they choked the lead twice. We'll see what happens against Barcelona. I mean, they're playing at home, but it seems like Barcelona scores no matter where they go. And then, I mean, in the league now they're 3 points behind Napoli, and this is a Napoli side that lost the best player in the league. So it's pretty embarrassing the fall off they've had second half of the year.
True. All right. Well, that was indeed Serie A. Let's now get into the next league, which is indeed not that one. Haha. It is indeed the Ligue 1, French league, where they speak French and they play in France. Can't you believe that? First place in Ligue 1 is indeed PSG. I mean, I think they already won it. I have no idea. They're bloody 20 points ahead, so I think we can call them winners. Second is Marseille. Third is Lille. Fourth is Monaco. Fifth is Lyon. And sixth is Nice. Down the table is 16th, L'Alvi. 17th place is Saint Etienne. And 18th place is Montpellier. Yep, they're going down sometimes. All right, the top goals for Ligue 1 at the moment is first Ousmane Dembele with 21 goals for PSG. Second is Mason Greenwood with 19 goals for Marseille, slapping it up there. Third is Jonathan David with 16 goals for Lille. Confirm for them. Wednesday 31 is let's get into it. First match was PSG and Nice. And then may I just say, nice job to Nice. Ha, it's a joke because they spelled the right way. I don't care. 1-3 for Nice, winning away in Paris. Good for them. And yeah, Nice currently in 6th place. That's too shabby. Next match, Strasbourg and Saint-Etienne. 3-1 for Strasbourg. Chelsea 2.0. Good win for them. And currently in 7th place. Next
By
match
the way,
is-
that was PSG's first loss of the season.
Are you serious? That's crazy.
Indeed.
After 31 match, oh, good for them. I mean, yeah, they're PSG, whatever. Next match, L'Alvi and Monaco 1-1, a tie right there. And yeah, L'Alvi, that's a crucial point for them. And Monaco, they needed a better thing right there, but both plays for them. Next match, Lyon and Rennes 4-1 for Lyon, winning at home. Nice, good win for them, 5th place for them. Next match, Angers and Lille 0-2 for Lille, and a red card for Lille being 0-0 as well too. Currently in a nice little 3rd place, good for them. Next match was Montpellier Rhyme. Finally, Montpellier getting a point, for God's sake. 0-0. Oh, yeah, 1 point. Next match, Nantes and Toulouse. 0-0 right there, and red card for Toulouse being naughty. Yeah, not much happening. We move. Next match was Lens and Ariel. 0-4 for Ariel battering Lens at their home stadium, and a red card for Lens being naughty. And Ariel currently 10th place. Not too shabby. Next match, Marseille and Brest. 4-1, while Marseille absolutely drooping on Brest. And yeah, yikes, 4 goals for them, currently in 2nd place. Lovely stuff. That was indeed Ligue. Let's now move on to the next leagues, which is indeed the MLS and Saudi Pro League. Yes, MLS, let's go down and say the table. First place is Cincinnati. Second is Columbus Crew. Third is Philadelphia Union. Fourth is Charlotte. And fifth is Inter Miami. Going down, 13th is DC United. 14th is Toronto. 15th is Montreal. They're not going down because there's no relegation, because it's not corrupt. All right, the top goals for MLS at the moment is first, Hugo Gyurpes for 7 goals for Chicago Fire. Great for them. And tied with him is Ty Boribo with 7 goals for Philadelphia Union. And then third is Denki with 6 goals for Cincinnati. Yeah, good for them. All right, let's now move on to the Saudi Pro League. And I do have my Saudi Pro League rep, who is, everybody can just give her a hand. That's so nice of you guys. Thank you so much. But yes, let me get away to Haley, who is a Saudi Pro League rep.
Hey everybody. Oh, big up, it's me, Haley. I hope you missed me. I know you did miss me. I know you missed me because stop texting me at night, please. I mean, maybe do text me at night. I'm crazy. And I don't know. All right. Well, yeah, Saudi Pro League at the moment. First place is indeed Al Ittihad. Second is Al Hilal. Third is Al Nassr. Fourth is Al Albi Saudi. And fifth is Al Quraysh. And sixth is Al Shabib. Down the table. 60th is Al Khalida. 70th is Al Afbud. And 18th is Al Harad. Third, the top goal scorers for Saudi Pro League is first, Cristiano Ronaldo, with 43 goals for Al Nassr. That's what it does. Second is Hamdullah, with 19 goals for Al Shabib. Such a great smile. And a tie with him is Ivan Toney, with 19 goals for Al Albi Saudi. I bet that one. Silly joke. All right, Blurry, that was indeed the Saudi Pro League, and this is me, Haley. And I can sound actually. Let me clear my throat. I can sound like something.
I'm a minion, actually. If you didn't know, I am part minion. My mom was a minion. My dad was. He's from Boston. He talked a little funny. But yes. Okay. Well, everybody, it's been Minion Haley, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you so much, Haley. That was very, very polite of you to just absolutely bless us with your presence. So, all right, lovely stuff. That was indeed MLS Inside Pro League. Let's now get into the actual meat of it. I showed meat. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. Let's get into it. The Champions League. It did happen. The first leg at least did happen. And it was indeed Arsenal versus PSG. And the other leg was indeed Barcelona versus Inter Milano. Lovely stuff. And now let's get into the first leg. What happened? So yes, Arsenal played PSG. It was indeed 0-1 for PSG when Dembele scoring in the 4th minute of the game. A crucial goal in London. So yes, now they're taking it back to Paris with a 1 goal ahead. But you never know. Arsenal could have something up the sleeve. They got a couple free kicks. And Rice decides to turn into prime David Beckham. You never know. You never know. Next match, it was indeed Barcelona in the Inter Milano. And yes, it was 3-3. What a great game it was here. But as we talked about with Paulinho, Inter indeed choked once again. And yes, Thuram scoring actually a history maker. The fastest Champions League goal in history. Under a minute of play. I think it was like 27 seconds it might be. But yeah, what a goal for them. And Bartho was just bedazzled. And it was a beautiful backheel goal as well too. It was crossed in. Wow. Just wow. Beautiful. And then another goal by Dumfries in the 21st minute. And yeah, great stuff for him. This game, he was absolutely on fire. He did get man of the match, so makes sense. But then after it was 2-0, Lamine Yamal just decided to turn it to prime Neymar and juke a bunch of Inter players and then do a nice little curly into the left side of the goal being Jon Sommer. Yeah. And then it was next Ferran Torres scoring in 38th minute, making it 2-2. And then it was indeed Dumfries scoring another towering header. The 64th minute, what a goal. And then it was Rafinha who got all pissed. And he's like, I'm going to win the Ballon d'Or. This is Joga Benito. And yeah, doing a beautiful strike. That was a nice set piece on a corner with Lamine Yamal leaving it. And then he just absolutely blasting it into the crossbar. They're hitting off Jon Sommer to make it a own goal in the 65th minute. And yes, this was indeed in Barcelona at the Camp Nou. I mean, it was Estadio Olímpic, Luis, their stand-in stadium, man. Yeah, interesting stuff. And it's going to be in Milano next time, man. The only thing I got to say is Inter's been losing in Milan lately, so let's hope that they stand the ground. Or if you're a Barcelona fan, let's just hope that they don't. Whatever. All right, Mr. Paleno, Mr. Regino, anything you want to say about these two matches if you watched it?
Estadio Olympic is where the women's Barcelona play.
That's where you play.
That's where I would love to play.
That's how he identifies.
Yes. That Barca Inter game, I think it would have been a higher score for Barca if Jon Sommer was not that good. I think he cleared a lot of the scoring opportunities that Barcelona had. They need to work on Inter needs to work on their defense a lot. And Lautaro, I think he got injured. He got subbed out early.
You must be crying.
No. He is a good player. He just needs to finish. But I think that's gonna be a crucial part for Inter. If they get him back, it's gonna be good. If they don't, they're probably gonna struggle. Yeah, it could go both ways, honestly. But Lamine Yamal is about. Well, he has the blonde hair, so he's definitely gonna pull a 5-star skill move.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
That was essential. All right. Daniel, anything you want to say about these Champions League matches?
I think Lautaro.
I want you to hear me out. Hear me out. Ready?
Yes.
That was lava chicken in Japanese.
Anyways,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, I think the PSG tie, if that Kvara penalty would have been called, tie would have been over. I mean, 15 minutes in, Timber was fouling all match. I'm not sure if he was on a yellow yet, but there was a good chance he was. I might need to check, but he was fouling Kvara all match.
I'm going down. I'm yelling Timber.
And honestly, he's made a huge difference to this PSG side. They were choking in all the big games first half of the season, and now their midfield's figured each other out. They've implemented Fabian Ruiz more as like a consistent starter, and he's brought more steadiness to the midfield. And I mean, Kvaratskhelia has got to be considered one of the best players in the world at this point. Like, look at these teams that he's playing for and the big difference he makes.
Sad but true.
And yeah, I think Inter against Barcelona is so in the balance. I think without Koundé, it's going to be very tough for them to deal with DeMarco on the left side. But at the same time, now without Lautaro, they might end up having to play like Mehdi Taremi, who I think hasn't scored yet this season, or Arnautovic, who maybe if
he comes in clutch sometimes. Sometimes he comes in clutch.
He's okay, but he's very old. You would need an insane performance from Marcus Thuram, most likely.
He needs to get the spirit of his dad to help him out.
That is true.
Only way. Okay.
I am with them.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was indeed the Champions League. I mean, okay. I know we didn't get to do our predictions, but who are you saying in for the final? I'll go first because I am a man with a plan that can be a woman. You never know. I think that I have to think about this. Okay, I'm gonna do the first leg. I'm gonna say PSG gonna go on through to the final. Don't see Arsenal coming back, sadly. Damn. It's as you said, it's hard because there are some missing players for both teams that could be affected. Is Lewandowski gonna be in the second leg? Do you know? I believe he might be in the second leg, but I don't know if he's still injured.
I don't know actually.
Ferran
Uh,
Torres has been pretty clutch.
yeah.
But yeah, he's not as good as Lewandowski. Lewandowski's like a natural striker. I think Ferran Torres needs that finishing instinct. There's a lot that he missed. He could have definitely put away.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to Inter. I believe with the home crowd advantage that they have it, and I know they haven't been doing great lately, but I believe that they get through the final. All right, Mr. Reguinho, what about you, mate? Who are you thinking is gonna advance from both of these?
I'm gonna give it to Arsenal. I think they're gonna pick it back up. Thomas Partey is gonna come back. Yeah, right. Partey.
Hardy.
Yeah, I think so. He wasn't there the first half, I think, or the first leg. I think second leg he's gonna be really beneficial. Bukayo Saka is definitely gonna be stepping it up, I think. Martinelli needs to step it up. Their defense, Saliba's pretty good. Timber, questionable. Lewis Kelly, maybe. David Raya is a pretty decent keep. So yeah, I
Shout out
think
Lewis Skelly. He's probably one of the best fullbacks in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
One of
besides me today.
sure.
Aside from me today. Yeah, I think PSG are not as strong defensively because of well, honestly, Mendes has been pretty solid, and Donnarumma is in the same keep, so it's gonna have to be up to the strikers. I think it's gonna have to be up to the forwards to decide. And whoever scores first is gonna definitely dictate the game. So if Arsenal score first, I think they're gonna have a higher chance. If PSG score first, it's over for Arsenal. And then
Yeah.
I think Barcelona are gonna win against Inter just because they have a more, I don't want to say full team, but I think their team is a little more have more depth than Inter, and a lot more. Well, not a lot more skill, but I think they want to like show up. Like they know where they're going. They know how hard it's gonna be to play against Inter at their home, and they want to show up as hard as they can. So they're probably gonna play super hard, playing Pedri and De Jong in mid. Lamine Yamal obviously trying to be flary, and then Rafinha and Ferran. I think they're all gonna play a crucial part. It's probably gonna be a 1 goal difference game.
Okay. Fair enough. Paulinho, what about you, mate? Who you saying is gonna advance? Meow.
Well, I mean, not to be boring, but I feel like it's pretty obvious that it's going to be Barcelona and PSG in the final. I think
that's
it'll
fair.
set up a really good final, though.
Agreed.
I'm excited for that, and I just put some money down on both of them advancing, and I put some money on Barcelona to win in regular time. So that's financial advice. Take it, please.
Okay. Coming from a man that almost lost all his betting money.
How much money did you put down?
I have not.
I will put my
have
life savings.
$2 left and a half.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Allegations.
If it's your financial advice, I will put my life savings on that.
Please do.
And you'll end up with $2 too, Reguinho.
Maybe.
Easy.
Either that or a millionaire.
Maybe.
If any
Maybe.
open ones. All right, so I'm gonna put what do I have in my bets? Yeah, Barcelona money line. I'm taking that for sure.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Lovely stuff. On to the next Europa League, which is Europa League. And yeah, it is Tottenham versus Bodo Glimt. And Athletic Bilbao versus Manchester United. It did happen, and comfortable. A little, some of them, sadly. Yeah, semi-final leg 1 of 2. It was first match Athletic Bilbao versus Manchester United. Red card for Athletic Bilbao. 3-0 for Manchester United, beating Athletic Bilbao in the home stadium. And a couple controversial decisions here, but I mean, Manchester United were just. I don't want to say the better team, but they wanted it a bit more. It's hard. I don't know. Casemiro scored 30th minute. Bruno Fernandes scoring a penalty in 37th minute. And then Manchester United, another Bruno Fernandes goal in the 45th minute. And a red card for Vivian for a pullback on whoever it was from Manchester United to score the penalty. And yeah, a red card for them. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Next match was Tottenham and Bodo Glimt. And yeah, it was in London. 3-1 for Tottenham. And yeah, with Brennan Johnson scoring in the first minute of the match. Then it was James Maddison scoring in the 34th minute. And then it was Dominic Solanke scoring a penalty in the 61st minute. And then in the last 10 minutes, it was Salnes scoring in the 83rd minute for Bodo Glimt. So you never know. Could be a comeback for Bodo Glimt. They're playing over there in Norway for the next match. So you never know. Home advantage could be crazy. But yeah, any of y'all want to talk?
Gonna show up. Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Anyone want to talk about any of the matches? Yeah.
No, I did not get to see any of these matches. I do, however, think that Haaland will show up and provide his technical expertise to Bodo Glimt.
I can only hope so. Yeah, but honestly, shout out to Manchester United with Bruno Fernandes carrying them the whole season, and as well with Harry Maguire turning into Haridinho that day. So, amazing stuff.
Magic player. I mean, I think it's basically over for Athletic Club. They lost debatably their best player this season for the next
Vivian?
leg. Yeah, he's been pretty much without question top 3 center back, top 5 center back at the very least in La Liga. Could argue it's best. And they don't have a lot of hope for the next game. I mean, first 20 minutes they had some chances. They were by far the better side.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you don't score, when you don't have the momentum, you've got to ride out the lows and try to defend with heart when you're not when you don't have the momentum. And unfortunately, they conceded some bad goals and some bad chances. The other team put their chances away and they didn't. That is the basic.
That's football. That's
Sí.
football, mate.
Yo estoy de acuerdo.
Yeah, and also shout out to the team that you went to watch. I think you were their good luck charm. So
yeah, all the teams that I watched won. So maybe teams should pay me to come out and watch.
I would too. I'd pay you for anything.
All right, well maybe I'll come with you.
Okay, great. Moving on.
That's
yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, so I'm not invited. Okay.
No, you're always invited.
Yeah, because I was already planning on going anyway.
Okay, great. All right, no more awkward silences. All right, moving on to. Actually, you know what? I don't think I have to say this. Tottenham, Manchester United in the final. Do we all agree with that?
I think Bodo Glimt could upset.
Unfortunately, I agree. I don't see their team coming back.
I mean, you never know. 2-goal deficit isn't that bad. It's been worse, but
at the same time, Bodo Glimt is not that great of a team. Yeah. I did hear they play on turf though.
Yeah, they do.
That was kind of. I heard a bit about how Lazio lost because they weren't used to the field settings.
So, We will see.
Yeah,
The
you,
sliders.
you gotta adjust the settings before you start the match.
Exactly.
I love that.
Dude,
That
Bodo
was
Glimp
funny.
put on sliders. What the hell?
I know. Crazy. Okay. Lovely stuff. On to the next league, which is indeed the Europa Conference League, where Real Betis plays Fiorentina and Chelsea play Djurgården. Finally got the name right after God knows how long. All right. Lovely stuff. What happened? First match was Real Betis in Fiorentina. It was 2-1 for Real Betis in Real Betis' home stadium. And yes, the goal scored by Izal. How do I say this? Did someone help me out? Izal Zuli. Izazuli. Izalzuli. Am I saying that correctly? Maybe not. Maybe. Izalzuli. Yeah, there we go. And then next goal was scored by Anthony. The GOAT. In the 64th minute. What the hell did you just say?
Continue.
Okay. And then the last goal was scored by Ranieri in the 73rd minute, making it 2-1. So going into the second leg, 2-1 isn't too bad for Fiorentina, but Betis, they look strong in this match. And yeah, good stuff for them. Next match was Djurgården and Chelsea. This was played in Sweden, in Stockholm, finally knowing this team. And yeah, 4-1 victory for Chelsea, winning away. Comfortable victory for them. And yep, 13th minute, it was scored by Jadon Sancho. Then next, it was Noni Madueke in the 43rd minute. And then Nicholas Jackson scoring in the 59th minute. And then again, the 65th minute. So yeah. And then a consolation goal for Malugeta in 68th minute for Djurgården. So hey, shout out to them for getting the goal. And yeah, I don't see really a comeback from Djurgården, but it is what it is. That happens. That is life. Real Betis, that was actually a decent game. I don't know if anybody else watched this match, Real Betis Fiorentina, but yeah, it was decent. I guess we can just.
Was Moise Kean? Oh, I do have a question. Why did Moise Kean start on bench? Did he get injured?
I think so, because didn't he get like the head injury or whatever?
I think so. Because he's definitely their top scorer, so it doesn't make sense for them to start him on bench. But
yeah, I don't know. Okay, I mean, yeah, we can go ahead and say this right now. It's gonna be difficult for one of the legs, so Real Betis, Fiorentina, Chelsea, Djurgården. Paulinho, what do you think first?
I'll take Betis and Chelsea, but I will say in the Betis game, crazy goal from Anthony, and also Fiorentina had a lot of really good chances, especially in the beginning. And I think they had like 3 1-on-1s, and they didn't score any of them. So maybe that's because they didn't have Moise Kean, but even then, who they have? I think they have like Lucas Beltran. I didn't actually see the 1-on-1s. It is my sources from reading, not watching the game. So I don't know who's missing these, but they got to get it sorted out.
Okay. Mr. Reginho, what about you, mate? What do you think?
I think. Wait, what's the other team's name? I'm sorry.
Djurgården?
I don't want to. Yeah, I think they can upset.
Okay. Hey, I like that. Never know.
And then I'm expecting Anthony to put a 10 out of 10 rating with a hat trick and a hat trick of goals and a hat trick of assists. So I think Betis is gonna pass.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that was indeed the Europa Conference League. Let's now get into the next segment of the show, which is indeed we have fun here. It is indeed the football memes of the week, sponsored by Rival Banters. And here is Anthony looking all so cool. I wasn't going to say anything bad. All right. The first meme is indeed about Barcelona. It shows a baby holding a bunch of money with crying emojis. And then it shows another man who is just an older man saying, "Put me on, big bro." And above that, it says Rafinha being gifted Ballon d'Or by Yamal. It's true. Yamal's been definitely helping Rafinha with his possible Ballon d'Or that he might get this year. So, yes, put him on, big bro. Rafinha that should saw the Ballon d'Or in half if he gets it and give it to Yamal. So, we'll see. We'll see how that happens. Okay, on to the next meme. So the next meme is indeed about Real Madrid. And it shows a picture of Zidane looking all smiley and happy. And it says above that, Vini Rodrigo when they see Ancelotti in Brazil. Because you never know. Ancelotti might coach in Brazil. Then to the right, it shows a picture of Zidane completely sad. It looks like he's like stone-faced and about to... It looks like he's taking a nice little poo-poo. It's okay. And then it says about that Endrick when he sees him. Because Ancelotti loves a little bench. And he loves to put Endrick on the bench. So, Endrick, I'm sorry. Change your nationality, mate. I don't know what to tell you. All right.
Yeah, he should go. He should become Mexican. We could probably use him.
Honestly, Endrick Ines. I could see it. I like that. All right. On to the next and last meme. And everybody knows this stupid meme that's going around that's gotten more hype than Liverpool winning the league, which is sad. It's 100 men versus a person. And yes, or sorry, it says 100 gorillas versus a person. So yes, someone tweeted 100 gorillas versus Ten Hag, and someone replied, "I'm helping the gorillas." I love Twitter. It's so stupid. It's so disgusting, but it's funny. All right.
Honestly, same. I will help
Yeah.
all the gorillas.
Who do you think would win? 100 or one gorilla against 11 Getafe players?
Real Madrid.
Oh,
I think the
referee.
Oh, true. Yeah.
the
that's what I
gorilla
meant.
will slide tackle.
Love that. Love that so much. Okay, well, everybody, that was the football meme of the week by Raul Bantus. Let's now get into the next and last segment of the show, which is indeed
US and A. Great.
Okay, let's get into it. Everybody, welcome to the Golden Goal Show Football Quiz. Let's now go ahead and say the rules. I said the rules.
Hi, everyone and everybody to the Golden Goal Show Football Quiz. Aye, Suey. The guests will answer a series of football-related questions to test their Alpha, Beta, Sigma knowledge in football. Whoever has the most correct questions answered by the end of the quiz wins an all-inclusive tropical cruise with Big Benzema. Oh no. JKLOL Stinky, you get a crisp high five. Good luck, lads.
Okay, everybody, are you absolutely ready for this nice stuff?
You know how long
So
I've
if I
been waiting
have
for
a
this?
lot to prove,
You know
let
I'm
me
about to
know.
make.
Wawawiwa.
There we go. Well, this quiz is indeed about Wrexham AFC after they have won promotion into the championship. So let's see how this goes. First question. Wrexham are the oldest football club in Wales. True or false for both of you lads? You have 10 seconds.
Let's do opposites.
Oldest.
Let's do opposites. Rock,
do
paper,
false.
scissors. Oh, okay. I'll do
Oh.
true.
Okay. Here we go. What about you, mate?
He
False.
said false.
Oh, Polina, you're stupid as a boy, but I like your...
Indeed.
Well, the correct answer is indeed rock, paper, scissors this, Polina. You got it correct. It's true. Wrexham
Oh.
are the oldest football club in Wales.
Do it.
Crazy. 1-0 for Mr. Polino. Brigino, step up your stuff, mate. All right, question number 2.
What? Okay, yes, sir. Yes, coach. Yes, chef.
Chef. What is the name of the stadium and football ground? Is it the Stadlon Dines Kairat, Liberty Stadium, the Racecourse Ground, or Principality Stadium? You have 10 seconds. Is it the
For Wrexham?
stadium, Dines, yeah, Wrexham, Canyard, Liberty Stadium, Racecourse Ground, or Principality Stadium?
I don't know. I'll say principality.
Yep.
It's English.
I'm gonna say racecourse ground.
I knew you were racist. All right, well, the correct answer of... I'm kidding, that was an
He's
accusation.
not
See,
anymore.
Polino. Allow it, mate. Well, the correct answer
fans
is
won't.
indeed... Okay, is not Liberty Stadium. It is not the Stedwin Diniz Karyan. It is indeed the racecourse ground, Mr. Reguinho.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a shock. Wow. Paulinho,
Yeah,
this
I'm actually pretty shocked. Yeah.
is Paulinho right now. This is him. Where is it?
They should name him. Wait, Ryan Reynolds is co-owner, right?
Yes, Deadpool is Kona.
Yes.
He should name it the Deadpool.
Love that. Okay, well, on to the next one. Which social media company is the team's main sponsor as of last year? Is it TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook? You have 10 seconds.
I'm gonna say Instagram.
I don't actually know. I will be different.
5 seconds.
And what were the other ones? Facebook, Instagram,
Twitter,
TikTok, and
Facebook,
I'll go
Instagram, Twitter.
Facebook.
Okay.
They're ancient lads, so
High five.
Well, the correct answer is indeed not Instagram.
It's such a
It's
big
not-
platform.
It is not Twitter. It was the logo on the shirt last season, which is indeed TikTok. You got it wrong. It was TikTok, yeah. So lovely stuff. That's Tiki Taka. Love that. All right, still 1-1. Question
I
number
miss
5.
doing tiki taka.
We love that too. Who was named the Wrexham Player of the Year during the 21-22 season? Was it Dan Jarvis, Paul Mullen, Christian Dibble, or Luke Young? You have 10 seconds.
what?
Dan Jarvis, Paul Mullen, Christian Dibble, or Luke Young?
Oh,
They look young.
Ooh.
it's Paulinho.
What? Were you picking Paulinho?
Paulinho.
You're putting Paul Mullen?
Yeah.
Damn, I like that. Well, it is not indeed Dan Jarvis. It is not Luke Young. Sorry, Regina.
What?
It is not Christian Dibble. It is Paul Mullen. Super
I
Paul
knew
Mullen.
it. I won.
No, not yet.
No, I won
You-
the player of
You
the
did.
season.
Yes, yes.
It's
you
not
did.
fair. Paulinho plays there.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. That was my bad.
Mavi.
My bad. All right. Last question. Regina, you could tie this up. How many goals did Paul Mullen score in a total during his 21-22 season? It's a bit cheating because Paulinho's here too. Okay. Is it 15, 27, 26, or 11? You have 10 seconds. 15, 27, 26, or 11?
Say 26.
Okay. Since
I
you
like an
said that,
even
I will
number.
say 15.
Damn. You got to
Be
back
different.
yourself. Okay.
I like an even number. That's why.
That's great.
There's
I
only
could've
one.
made- What?
I like
What
even
is-
numbers too. Why do you have to make only one?
Okay, true. Yes, the incorrect answer is indeed 11. It is not 27. It is not 15. It is the even number 26.
Oh, really?
Which means Regino did tie up the quiz.
Yeah, that's right.
I had
Alright.
such a good season.
On to the last question. Wrexham AFC is the oldest football club. Okay, no, this is stupid. What? Okay, no, that's stupid as well. All right. Which team did they play in their first ever game in 1964? Was it A, Liverpool, B, the Prince of Wales Fire Brigade, C, Blyth Spartans, or D, Barcelona?
First
You have-
official game?
You have 10 seconds. Liverpool, the Prince of Wales Fire Brigade, Blyth Spartans, or Barcelona?
The Prince of Wales Fire Brigade.
Brother.
I was there.
Okay,
I was there. I was recording on my GoPro. It
got it.
was a lively night.
You and Derek were watching it.
Sitting next side to side. Yeah, we were sharing a beer.
All right, what about you,
Those many
Paulinho?
journeys. Spartans.
Oh, okay. Well, the correct answer is not Liverpool. It is not Barcelona. It is not the Prince of Williams Fire Brigade.
Oh, damn it.
It is not the Blood Spartans. It is indeed the correct answer of the show, which means there is one winner of this, and I'm trying to find the damn. Okay, one of you actually did get it right. The correct answer, and the winner of the show is indeed the. Oh, that was not it. Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's Ronaldo.
Congratulations, the Prince of Wales Fire Brigade did
Wait,
play against
are you
Wrexham,
serious?
which means, Regino, you did win the show.
What?
How do you feel that you won the Wrexham AFC quiz?
The whole time. He told me all the answers.
Okay. Paulinho,
Yeah.
so you didn't win because you were on the team.
I don't know what to say at this point.
You should retire. Okay.
Am I still on the team?
Yeah, you are actually.
Wait, let me make sure I'm still on the team. I gotta look up on Wikipedia to see if I'm on the team.
You are on the team. That Koba really didn't do good for you, huh?
I'm still on the team. I'm a number 10.
Yes, you are.
What?
I knew it.
I'm sad you guys didn't watch the Welcome to Wrexham documentary. It's so good.
I do not watch Netflix.
It's Amazon Prime.
I do
only
not
watch
watch
anime.
Amazon Prime.
It's Hulu.
I don't watch anything except for you in our movies.
That is sensational.
I only watch anime, Blue Lock, the football.
Zoe,
anime.
baby! Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh yeah, and Speed. Yeah.
Sigan is just a
Oh my gosh,
spectator.
what has happened to this guy?
That's not human.
Dude, listen to these stats.
It is superhuman.
National League, 26 goals. National League, 38 goals. League 2, 24 goals in 38 appearances. League 1, 26 appearances, 3 goals.
Yeah, I mean,
What happened to me? Am I washed?
the level stepped
I'm
up.
30 now.
The level stepped up. That's how it is.
I might retire.
Don't cry.
I
it's
think
okay.
you weren't trying anymore. You were like, this is too easy.
Tired of player this season.
It's okay. All right, well, everybody, that was indeed the Golden Goal Show football quiz, and that was indeed actually. I hate to say it, and I'm crying. That was a weird noise. That was indeed the show. But everybody, thank you so much for watching. Mr. Paulinho, thank you for joining as well too. Sorry you didn't know about your secret life as a football player.
Thanks for having me, host. I mean, I only care about my player this seasons. And after I collected the first few, I was like, I don't even want to play anymore. So I only scored 3 goals in 20-something appearances.
Not bad.
Understandable.
Mr. Reginho, congratulations on winning the quiz. Proud of you, mate.
Yeah, thank you. I actually consulted Paulo.
Damn, the dog. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He barked at me, and I was like, okay, well, that's the answer.
Morse code.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it. Well, sharing it. How else are you going to know how ramen noodles ended up on Lamine Yamal's hair? I think it looks cool. I mean, sure, why not?
He
Everybody,
has the Justin Timberlake type of hair.
it's true. He. As we say in the show, in 3, 2, 1, 1 of
Love.
football.
Booty.
Football.
Okay, that was dramatic.
El football.
Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh.